And we're going, this is Coach D and his Code 31. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in. Thank you, Lord, for another day. You know, another Coach Patrick one. We are live on S.STREET Media. If you're not tuning in, go to YouTube now and tune in live. I got a very special guest. Introduce yourself, young lady.
Yes, sir. I go by the name of Reloading Rose, right in the Bronx, New York.
Stop playing with us. But listen, before she became Reloaded Rose, she was my basketball baby, okay? For Team Adidas. I want to talk about that real quick. All right? All right? Because I was Coach D, right? So there was a team they was putting together for Team Adidas. And the organizer felt like the young ladies that were there weren't up to par to be on his so-called first team. So he tried to have another tryout, which nobody showed up to. Then he tried to go back to the first set of young ladies who I was already ready to coach and tell them, okay, now I want you to be the team. But they didn't want to be on your team. Like, who wants to play for somebody that didn't believe in them at first? So because the girls have a mind of their own, he's told me that the reason why they don't want to play for him is because of what I said. No, you showed them yourself that you didn't believe in them, so they didn't want to play for you. But this is one of my b-boy babies that is now my music baby, and I love her to death. This is Reloaded Rose. So yes.
Let me interject. They was like, if y'all stay on that team, Coach D ain't gonna beat it. I left. Okay, I was not playing that.
Right.
Deep.
Right.
It's not sell yourself too short.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I love my kids whether they play ball or not. You know what I'm saying? If they get injured tomorrow, I'm always going to be their coach. I'm always going to love them and look out for them. You got a lot of coaches out here that don't want to teach these kids. They want LeBron and Michael and Kobe already. No. From where I come from, rest in peace to my brother, Coach Mark Ellison. He gave me the blueprint to teach these kids from the ground up, make them believe in themselves, and they'll run through a brick wall for you. So not only did he make these kids into athletes, he made them into student athletes. So that's what I did. I carried on the tradition of my brother with the Mark Ellison Cougars. We coached over 200 kids. They are now high school, college graduates, and some of them have become coaches now. So they are keeping the tradition going. And, you know, I moved from basketball into media, and she has moved on to music. So let them know a little bit about yourself, young lady.
I mean, I technically ain't really straying too much away from basketball. Right now, I be rough late.
Okay.
So let's just put that out.
Okay.
Y'all see me in Dykeman, West Fork, that's me.
So they just started Dykeman, right?
Yeah, that was.
So you're gonna be reffing there.
I wouldn't know until probably like next month.
Okay.
You know?
Well, let me know so I can pull up.
Yeah. So I'll be coaching, not coach. I'll be reffing kids mostly.
Okay.
So I might have reffed one of y'all kids out there.
That's a fact. So what made you transition from playing to wanting to ref to also doing music now?
I mean, I just got the opportunity like at random. Mm-hmm. You know, there was a guy that was coming around my job actually offering it that I worked with. Mm-hmm. Nobody jumped on the opportunity.
Okay.
Like, look at you look like you play football. Yeah, play on Saturday. Like, so what do you think about reffing? Well, I mean, I never thought about it because I'm a player.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, all right, so I'm going to do it. Okay, I learned it, and now I see everything like in a different perspective. I'm starting to see like all the mistakes that I've made. You feel me, like as a player, but it's definitely good because I already did coaching, I didn't play, so seeing it on, you know, the ref side is like a different ball game.
Right. And how long you been doing that?
About a little over a year then.
Okay. And then when did you decide that music was your field?
Well, I come from a musical background. Say like my mom, she sing. Mm-hmm. Sisters, they sing. You know, my father, he's like the family DJ at cookouts. Okay, like was oriented in me. So, you know, I was just playing around with it at first. You know, doing like comical skits and like remixes to like songs and stuff like that. But one day, I think it was in 2017 when I had my first performance. I was on Instagram and I got invited to just perform. Okay. So I'm like, okay. Then the winner supposed to be getting a flight to Atlanta. Talk about being AC3 festival.
Okay.
So I didn't try. I ended up winning.
Okay.
So from that point on, I was there. I'm like, so that was like, So once that happened, and when I actually got like flown out, and I took my mom, it was just like a dope experience. I was like, let me actually be for real,
Right.
So once I started performing, that's when I really was like, and then you really, Okay. Before that, it was just like videos for fun. Okay, but nothing too serious. So performing.
All right. So once you won in 2017, then where did we go from there?
From 2017, I've been doing little features here and there. I was writing for artists as well. Okay, I'm like really a ghostwriter for real.
So you can't tell us who you go short for it.
Nah, I'm being. I can't at least for a certain period of time I can't.
Okay.
After a while, I could.
Is it somebody that we know?
Okay. A few. Okay. And some people I was writing for, some of those locked up men. Okay, got you. Like that, got you. And yeah, so I've been doing that. Just write, people just hearing it. It was just buying it, fancy a little this, and that. I'm like, okay, let me do it. Because writing to me is nothing.
Right.
So I just, music it just comes naturally. So the writing made me fall in love with performing, all three different aspects.
Okay. So what was your biggest show to date?
Biggest show to date. I did a show at 50 Cent's birthday party.
Nice.
Like 2 years ago, I would say. It was in Jersey. I don't remember the name of the venue, but I ended up getting the way I got in the show. I just got in there through one of the promoters. Okay. I got this soul with pressure.
Okay.
So I ended up.
Shout out to Fresher. I'm still waiting to get on the show, by the way, Fresher. Holla at me. Still waiting patiently.
I'll add up pressure.
Yes.
So the guy that was managing me at the time, he was like, yo, you got that soul refresher, and what you doing with it? I'm like, what we're trying to do with it. He was like, yo, 50 Cent having a party, find a way to get you in there. I'm like, how? He ended up basically saying, oh, we gonna bring Fresh out or whatever. So then ended up putting me on the bill. So I technically brought Fresh out as a co-performer with me. So after that, as I'm performing, next thing you know, when I get off the stage, I look to my left and it's fabulous. I'm like, I look to my right, Airplane B. I look over here, I'm like, 50 Cent for real, So all of this just happened like so fast about me and all these celebrities on that one performance. Like, nice. And it was crazy because before I performed, everybody was coming to me like, where's Fresh's music? Where's Fresh's music? I'm like, damn, I done brought this nigga out. And we like, right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait till they see the performance. Yeah. So when we bodied that, next thing you know, I'm walking to the bathroom. I feel somebody touch me. I'm like, I look, swear to God, it's 50 Cent. I almost died right now. I'm like, nice. He ended up getting me a hug, saying the performance or whatever. So, 50, check your deal. Bye. Boy, I've been trying to get on every pound and all that. Stop it.
50, I want to meet you. I'm manifesting that I'm going to meet you. He's going to be at the Barclays next month.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to manifest meeting him then.
Yeah.
I just interviewed Spliff Star, and they actually on that tour with him. Busta Rhymes, Spliff Star, and I think Jeremiah is going to be on that tour with 50 Cent. So we're going to try to figure out a way to get that exclusive for Code 31 Media Magazine. So pretty much, that's awesome. You had Fabulous, 50, Afro, and who else?
I think B, 50, Fab.
And 50, that's crazy.
And then, me and Fresher, so we just shared this.
Okay, so, and then you went on to do what?
From that point on, I had ended up not messing with the manager anymore. Okay. I'm not saying that like I took a L or anything like that, but I had to like basically start from scratch. Yeah. So then I ended up being picked up by another.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So, but now I ended up myself pretty much.
Right. And I seen you do showcases.
I sure do.
Yeah.
We actually just started this up. This was our third one we just did last week.
Okay.
And I'm surprising myself.
Okay.
So, the first one was big, second one was bigger, and the third one we ended up getting Busta Rhymes.
Nice. Nice.
So like I feel like the elevation is just going up, and then
So from being an artist to now doing your own showcase and going from a manager to managing yourself, what would be the best advice you can give someone coming in the game that wants to do what you do?
Be yourself. Like, nobody could be you better than you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I done seen a lot of people follow and try not to be original or try to mimic, and all of those things die after not.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So, like, if you be you, nobody can imitate that for real. Like,
I mean, people try to copy or emulate you.
often, what is it? Often, imitation,
Yes.
so in friends. But yeah, I don't feel like somebody could be like me more than me. And I don't watch how nobody move. I don't watch how nobody dress. Like,
Right.
so it's just my little thing.
That's what I'm talking about. Like doing the magazine, when I started out in October of last year, you see I got Karis, one on the cover. He was my very first interview. And when I did the first one, people was like, oh, it's a fake magazine. Then it was, oh, you're only going to sell it because it has, celebrities and legends in it. So then I did the TikTok edition. This has no celebrities in it, just social media influencers, guys. And then I was told, oh, you're trying to market off of people's personal pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something.
Always got something.
And I had it on sale for $10, right? Mad Cloud takes $9. So I'm making no money. Soon as I add this young lady on the cover and raise it to $20, the regular price, and you get a free digital copy, then it's, oh, you're scamming. How am I scamming? You know? But then the same people that accuse me of that are now coming out with their own magazine. This is what they first initially said to me, young lady. We're gonna Xerox yours and give it out for free. But now they're coming out with their own magazine, and it's the first 20 people that buy the magazine get a free T-shirt. Wait a minute, you say he's coming out with a digital free magazine. Now you mean people gotta say, "Well, your magazine? Are you selling it?" That's interesting. Drop the name. Now, we ain't gonna get no publicity. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? The people that try to judge you or put you down, then try to emulate the same thing that you're doing is crazy for me. How do you handle if you have people that are clout chasing? How do you know the difference between the clout chasers and the people that genuinely got love for you?
It is not hard for me. I feel like I could pick up energy quick. Like, I know when you around me, and you just trying to benefit. If I know I post for instance, I could post a flyer, right? And then I see that the event is approaching. Somebody hit me up 3 days before, like, oh, how you been? I know you trying to just, come to the show. Just come. You want to hit me up last week.
Right, but why you can't support it, though?
And be genuine.
Right.
With it. Like, I'll pick up on that.
Yes.
And I cannot have nobody in my circle that I gotta question
Yes.
whether or not if you around me. If I can't leave my wallet,
Yes.
if I can't leave my wallet with you,
Yes.
what are you doing for me?
Right.
I'm big on trust. Like,
Yes.
nobody's getting over on me. If
Right.
anybody ever thought they did, I'll let them, because I'm trying to wait for you to exit, because
Yes.
I don't need you around.
So you had a few songs that I was feeling back in the day. Can you refresh my memory? It was one song you had.
Probably it was in my feelings.
Yes, In My Feelings. And Cut 'Em Off. Yes. I need those in my life right now. Can I talk about it, or should I leave it alone? Okay, we're going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone, but I'm going to say this. Be careful of the messenger. Be careful of people that if we building and we networking and we killing. Say I come and I'm doing interviews for your showcase and I feature people in the magazine and we killing everything. And then somebody comes into your space and says, yo, Reloaded Rose, you sure really rock with Cole. She not a good look for you. Mind you, I haven't done anything wrong, but they telling you to divide from me. How would you handle that?
Coach, I heard it before. So, but where I'm at, sitting right in front of you.
Exactly.
Anytime anybody bring anything negative about you per se, I don't want to hear it. I'm not even sitting up there going back and forth with nobody.
And that's crazy that they came to you, because you know me personally. I was your coach. So for them to feel like they could just come to you and just say something negative about me is crazy.
What they say, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't what?
I hate that though. You know me, I don't want no haters. I just want to be able to stay in my lane and do what I do, from the podcast to the magazine to the club. I designed this for a friend of mine. She has agape love, and she's trying to teach me agape love, that no matter how much somebody hates you, you still treat them with love and respect. I'm trying to work on that, but it's like very hard. It's very hard. My mother, she just told me today again that I'm a vessel for God. And she said, you're in good company when they best. She just said, be careful. Just be aware that everybody is a suspect. They are all going to try to come for you because you're a vessel from God and you're doing good things. And you're elevated. Yes. Math. It is so frustrating because I'm not out here to hurt nobody. I want us all to win. And I'm trying to build different avenues to promote people and build them up as entrepreneurs and teach them how to edit and do magazines and clothing and everything. And to be bashed for that is crazy to me.
And it was, at the end of the day, you cannot, if you please everybody, is one person that's not happy.
Right. No, everybody's not happy. So, like, again, how would you handle that, and how do you handle that?
I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I never had to work with or collab or anything like that where people invite out. I'm like, about, you know, like, sometimes business that's just what it is.
Right.
But as far as, like, a personal thing, like, just get away from me.
Right.
If I'm throwing something, you don't gotta come.
Okay.
If I'm having a party, I'm not expecting you.
Right.
Like, you just, if you bring in your
negative energy, we
don't want it around me.
Right.
At all.
Do you have a bucket list of somebody that you want to work with that you haven't already? Or how do you work with somebody that is on your bucket list?
I have it. I feel like all of those that I worked with, I wanted to do it, yes. But I mean, like, mainstream artists.
It doesn't have to be mainstream, just anybody, like, so I didn't really have a bucket list when I started all this, to be honest with you. But, you know, Method Man is my favorite, Bobby Brown is my favorite. So I got to meet Method Man. We had Bimmy here, and he got me on the phone, right, Matt, with Bobby, but it disconnected, so I was sick. I don't think I would have handled that moment too good anyway, so I'm glad it didn't happen then. But I met Michael Bivens from New Edition. My friend had took me up to Connecticut for a surprise birthday party for his wife. So here goes Talent the Comedian and Mace and Carl Thomas and Mr. Cheeks from the Lord's Boys, right? And J.D. Williams from Oz. So I say to myself, and Method Man better not walk in here. Why he walking here 2 minutes later and I go, oh, shit. So he got a big smile. I said, you just made my whole day. He said, oh. So it was just great to have that moment. So you haven't had that moment yet? And besides 50 and Fab and all of them?
Like, okay, let me recorrect. So all the people that I did work with, yes, those are things I wanted to do.
Okay, and who were that?
I mean, like the featured artists, like underground artists that I've been doing music. Okay, I'm just saying, like, all of that came out random.
Okay.
But, like, as far as artists really,
okay,
great, Big Sean, sure. I mean, if Tory was free,
right? Free Tory.
He's one of my, top 5.
Okay.
I don't know how nobody feel about that.
Okay.
So, it definitely 50 Cent, but more so on, like, the acting tip. I went to school for acting.
So okay.
I need to work with that mate. So, yeah, definitely. I feel like,
So have you done any acting roles yet?
Of course, but I mean, more so of in college, though. Like, that's how I try to incorporate my videos and make them acting. Like, I direct all of them.
Nice.
Get the actors. I write it all out. Like, that's all me. So I just try to incorporate that in my videos. That's the most.
So why don't you do some documentations?
Hell yeah,
I don't want to be.
I'm
working on that right now. I'm working on that. And I'm in 4 movies.
Really?
Yes. I was talking shout out to Lazo Bolden. I'm playing a traffic cop in color.
Oh, I can see that.
So it's all right. I mean, hey, you look like a cop, right? It's funny. They had no role written for me for that, and I had to ad-lib my roles for that, and I kind of like stole the scene that I'm in doing the traffic cop role. Then I just got Self-Destruction with Luke Stevens. He's from Southside Jamaica, Queens. I'm playing dominoes, and I get shot in the hat. And then yeah, I'm in 2 other movies. No, I'm not dying. I'm shot in the hat. I don't die. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a role where I die, guys. Okay. And the third role I'm playing the defensive lawyer in Son, I Got Your Back. That's another young man that I met on Facebook, and I forgot the fourth. You will be on Tubi. Actually, Self-Destruction is gonna be on Tubi. That should be coming out soon. Carla, we trying to get into movie theaters. And I don't know what he's doing with Son, I Got Your Back, but I play a defensive attorney in that one. So I'm just trying to, do my thing. It was a typecast role. I'm just trying like a cop. I'm playing a basketball coach in the movie because I never had all that. Yeah, so, no, but it's just, and then it's funny because I was working for other magazines. And I just felt like, I had to step out on faith and do it myself because I'm going so hard for everybody else's company. And I'm not saying that I wasn't appreciated, but I wasn't appreciated. Like if I'm promoting your thing on everything, the love should have been there a little bit more. But since it wasn't, shout out to them. I don't have no love lost. It was a great experience. But once I started this in October of last year, and shout out to my boy Jerry Fontillo, like he inspired me. All you're in the gun, talking the battery, man. You got to know. You got to keep going. Look, and then I did this poetry book for my dad. So I'm learning all of this on the fly. Nobody taught me this. I never went to school for this. So I definitely got to get you in the magazines. So now you want to be in acting. You're doing your own showcases. You're doing your own, you got new music coming up?
I actually just dropped my latest single called Hottest. Yeah, I'll be trying to work on the video to that.
Okay.
Right now, I'm not saying that I want to start on new, but I got so much in the stash that I just have plans on selling those tracks. Okay. I'm giving it like a little period of time that nobody like debate. And I'm just going to drop them for me.
Listen, the one thing I'm learning, because this young lady was on my show March 31st. Of this year, and she passed, and I had to say goodbye to her May 31st of this year. So there's no time for you to wait for anything. Whatever you had, work on it, manifest it, and get it out. Because I'm pretty sure she was getting ready to work with Nick Cannon on something big, and 2 months later, she's gone. My other friend, she just passed away too, Venus Mizell. She's the cousin of Jam Master Jay. So when I tell you, rest in peace to these young ladies. Time waits for no man, and that's why I'm just grinding. I'm just trying to get out as many magazines, help as many people as I can. So whenever God is ready to send me home, my legacy is solid. You just gotta think of it that way.
We'll take that, use it solid, my brother. He'd be like, yo, you can't have the hottest song that nobody heard.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, you got it. Like, you got it. Like, you have to hear her music. That cut it off and the other one you said?
In my feelings.
In my feelings. You got to check those out. I'm saying if it's not prevalent right now to me, it is. Because I am going through so much as I elevate. There's so many distractions. But the distractions tell you that you're doing something good. And I know I'm doing something good. Even when I cover events, I tell the people, if you book me for your events, I'll do the whole issue on a magazine on your event. Nobody's doing that. No other magazine. Bargain. Who's playing with that bargain? Wait, this who's playing with that bargain? Listen, and if it's like a huge event like Rock the Bells or something like that, I'm not asking you for no money. Just give me media access, full media access to all the artists. Give me 2 minutes, let me take pictures and cover the event, and I'll do the whole issue of my magazine on that.
Oh, so we got to talk.
Exactly. So listen, even though she got here late, I'm so sorry. It's all right. We will bring her back for, because she has her showcases and stuff. Do we have a few minutes? Would you like to spit a few bars for us? You got a few bars for us?
I could spit one of my tracks.
Okay. Unless you want to have a beat, man. What you want? What we need?
I rap to it.
Acapella?
I rap, yes.
Acapella, go ahead. I know I got her on the spot, but at least she gonna do it, because you know what I normally get? Oh, nah, son, nah. Wait for the tape. No! I want to hear some flame, just a smidge.
Okay.
I know I put her on the spot, y'all.
Never on the spot. All right. Wrist on froze. I get this shit on my own. You hating on me, bitch, you bold. I am not playing no more. Got the track on your phone that it let me switch to your door. My niggas pull up in silence. Only time you go hear is the four. And when the arm get to rising, just like Verizon, you connected to the Lord.
That's it.
That's
it. That's it. That's it. I thought you were getting a phone. I was. You know what I'm saying? Reloaded Rose is in the building. Where can they find you on social media?
Yes. Just follow me on IG at Reloaded Rose. Tune into all my latest music. Everything is out right now. All digital streaming platforms. Also got a feature with Infamous Ty as well. No Days Off. Go like what Rose telling me, sending in hello.
Yeah, spread that love back.
I live too, Ty. So shout outs to you. But yeah, go stream all those last tracks. Anybody want to work
and cut it off and In My Feelings, y'all better go revisit those. Especially if you got people that ever betrayed you, go listen to those 2 tracks by Reloaded Rose.
Wrote that from the heart. From the heart. Go stream.
And was there somebody that you wrote that for?
I mean, with the song In My Feelings, I had sent the track to somebody. And when it came time for me to record it, he was like, oh, pay for the session, pay for my homework, what deals, give the Bible, pay for. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna finish the song now, nigga. So it was really what a feature.
Okay.
So after he was trying to be on the Hollywood, I'm like, you know what?
Bye. And where is he now? Okay, exactly. Listen, y'all gotta be careful how y'all treat people, you know what I'm saying? Because there's great people in the world that you could be working with. But like I said, be careful of the messenger, because there will be people that try to divide you from good people, and you're going to lose out on a great opportunity because you let people get in the middle, or you got jealous and envy for somebody, and you should cut it out. The same way somebody else manifests their dreams, you can do the same for yourself if you stop investing in being negative and being hateful towards people. I thank y'all for being here. Oh, and I see that my girl, good morning. I am repping her. Agape Love is a thing clothing line. Y'all go to Hot Granny or Agape Love is a thing on TikTok, and y'all go cop these. And I want to thank Reloaded Rose. Like I said, if you tuning in late, this is my B-boy baby first. She knows he has Coach D for real. You know what I'm saying? And now she's my music baby, and I love her. Y'all go support her showcases, her music. She wants to be an actor. So listen, all my people, all my directors, reach out to her. Robin Rose on Facebook, Reloaded Rose on everything else. I want to thank y'all for being on Code 31 Media TV podcast, only on S.STREET Media, only on YouTube. It's Coach D and it's Code 31. Follow me at Code 31 Media interviews on YouTube, on TikTok, Code 31 Media, on Instagram, Code 31 Media, Code 31 Mag. It's Coach D and it's Code 31, and ain't nobody stopping the code. Shout out to S.STREET Media. Shout out to Reloaded Rose. Shout out to Nella. We are out. See you next week. It's Coach D and it's Code 31.
Give me a